What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi, and this video is for Brother Yusef. I saw your video, and I did not take it personal. It illuminated the glaring misunderstanding, both on my part and on yours. And so I'd just like to clarify, I did have a knee-jerk reaction to the video that I was complaining about. It was very early, not making any excuses, just telling you why. It was literally 6 a.m. and I saw this video, and it was my understanding at that time that the video was a white content creator who had uploaded their video to Black Junction TV. And I flew into a rage over it. It's my understanding, and I want it to be clear, that Black Junction TV is about African people. It is for us, and that it was going to be kept that way, that we wouldn't be allowing white people to upload videos to the site. I don't have anything to do with those other people that you were talking about, that, the ridiculous stuff that you named, where you said that people were upset that Serena Williams was in a video, and then somebody had a problem with Michael Jordan because he doesn't do anything for the culture and all that. I mean, I agree with you, that is outrageous. And I do know from my own experience that some of our people do take it too far, just irrational. I get that. It wasn't my intent to be the straw that broke the camel's back. I have been very pleased with Black Junction TV, and any of its faults and kinks I have been willing to roll with, because I understand the creative process of anything. Most people are just used to the outcome of work. And then there's a small population of us who understand and can appreciate the creative process of anything. And so I can just infer from my own intelligence that you are under a great deal of pressure before you even get to all the other stuff, just the technical end of trying to produce and maintain something like this site. So you have my utmost respect. And, I didn't mean to have my complaint sound like a petty ultimatum. But I was and am serious even now when I say that if we are going to allow white people to upload content, then the Black Junction is not something, not just me, but I think a lot of our people, that would take the shine off of it, because the whole thing is that we're under torture and persecution from other social media sites. And most of the people that, or I would say a good number of people, because I don't know the numbers like you, but I would say a good number of our people on this site are people like myself, who are highly, Black-centric, and really desire to have something that is absolutely ours, and that's it, As you said in your video, there could be some trolls that come in and they upload something and stuff. Those would be aberrations, and I get that. Like, that wouldn't send me into the stratosphere. I just want to be clear that I want to be sure that there's a policy with Black Junction TV, that it's not their intent to allow white content creators to upload on the site and to be a part of the site and all that stuff. Accidents and trolls and stuff like that. I think those would be self-evident, and nobody would really have a problem with that. I certainly wouldn't, because I would hope that you would move and those things would be dealt away with. As I said I tried to send an email to you, through the site. I don't know if you got that or not, but I am forthright and honest, and when I spoke with you on Information Man's channel, I meant every single word that I said. you know, I'm an intellectual. I'm a smart man. I'm not. I don't hold a lot of the shortcomings of a lot of our people. I'll say that. And I really want this site to be successful for all of us, and by default, you know. It does need to be an oasis for us. It's Black Junction TV. And I meant every word when I said that I am prepared to ride or die with you to the end, and to be your biggest champion and supporter, and to do all that I can to play a role in this site being absolutely successful. You know, as your brother, first, and as a content creator, I take ownership of anything that is ours. What I mean by that is, some people will just be the drag-alongs. They're just here for the outcome. You know, I'm here to put forth content that would be, that ups the cachet of the site, that reflects our cultural interminglings, that allows our people to see our history and things like that, but also to try to teach, uplift, and liberate the minds and hearts of our people. That's my mission. And so I would just ask that you not put me among the petty class. As I say, I think that my concern was absolutely valid in the context of what we're dealing with. You're an African, I'm an African, and you've created this beautiful thing called Black Junction TV. And many of us cannot wait to make the exodus from all these white social sites. You know, I'm pushing and threatening and beating my people over the head to please get over to Black Junction TV, get your butt over there, get over there, so that I can finally gladly shut down my platforms on YouTube and Facebook and everything else. You know, I share your vision. I want clarity that we share, that we are together on the exclusivity of the site. You know, so what if white people are in videos? I mean, I'm gonna play, I'm sure I've probably played videos already in some of my stuff where there's white people, because I'm talking about white people a lot in my work. I mean, that's the state of our people right now. You can't talk about oppression of our people without talking about the oppressor, you know, the person that's doing the oppressing. So they are definitely a subject of a lot of my material. And certainly I will play videos that include them and stuff like that. I don't know about these people that just can't see a white person in a video at all. I can't understand that. Like I say, this one stood out for me because it was just a white girl in the video. And I was under the impression that she had created and uploaded that video. And I just thought, here we go, you know, because it's my experience, and I don't know how old you are. I'm probably older than you. And, but it's been my experience, and no matter the age, different African people have different experiences. Our level of passion is based on our level of awareness, and that awareness comes from our life experience. Some people have never gotten out of their hometown, you know, or even off their own block. You know, I'm someone who's lived all over the country, and so I know our oppressor very well. And I know my people very well in all of our hues and all of our expressions. And so that would really be the only objection that you would ever get from me. You know, I'm hoping that I can be the guy that you could get to know and trust and realize through that knowing and trusting that, wait, the Jedi, he could be one of my right-hand guys. He's really down for this site. He really is invested in its success, you know? So I didn't mean that to come off as like, do what I tell you or else. No. I'm a mature brother. I don't throw tantrums like that. But what I do get my, what does get my, the fire up under my collar, as you obviously saw, was any infiltration by white people into African affairs. as a people, we're never going to have anything. We don't have anything because we don't ever feel we can do anything without allowing and including them. They don't want us over on their platforms, and they make that very clear. So we should be unafraid to make it clear that when we establish something, that indeed it's just for us. It's just for us. It's just for us, you know? And if anything, you would have people just, because most people on here feel that way. Like we know what oppression, especially content creators, people that are just viewers and fans and stuff like that, they may have some level of that pulling on their heart, as you know, certainly. But certainly content creators, we're the main ones because we have been persecuted, you know, and are being persecuted. I had over 1,000 videos on my large channel that had gotten shut down. I had that channel for 3 years, and I had over 4 million views, nearly 19,000 subscribers. I could say over 1,000 videos, and a lot of work and time and sweat went into my material. And you know, you could do anything, and they will find something to bitch about. And so we have to deal not only with the site owners and the powers, the corporate powers that be, but we have to deal with the little white devils that just don't have shit to do, but get on the internet and come and find something to be fucking offended by. And then they never take our word. They take action before they investigate, you know. So it's that and more that that's the atmosphere that we're trying to come away from. And so hopefully that will give you some foray into understanding, maybe just a little bit more, where the Jedi was coming from. You know, I'll give you an analogy of a woman a white woman who is, you know, we'll use a black woman. I got to be consistent. I'll give you an analogy of a black woman who at a very young age is raped by a large white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, but he's a white man. And so from that point on in her life, she just doesn't trust white men. That gives her, she has a physical reaction to that. She has, you know, palpitations. Maybe she has angina or something like that, you know, or panic attack. And so that would be understood. You and I know the centuries of oppression that we have from this enemy, and currently the daily oppression that we suffer. So I hope that you can understand my heart, and all of us, quite frankly. It's going to be time to pray. Sorry about that. And all of us who then, when we see this oasis, and I'm going to use that terminology, oasis, refuge, because I need you to understand the heart space, the mental provocation. When we see that oasis, that refuge, Black Junction TV, and it's owned by our beautiful brother like yourself who started it. You look like us, you sound like us, you walk like us, you talk like us, and you smell like us. You're our brother. And so we go, oh my God, finally we got something, you know, we got something, and we're enjoying it. And it would be a shock to the system then if all of a sudden we start seeing just white people can be a part of. It negates the whole reason for having it. You see what I'm saying? So I can admit my knee-jerk reaction. As I say, I thought that it was a white content creator who had uploaded the video. Turns out it was a black person who I actually had subscribed to. And, you know, I don't look when I subscribe to people on Black Junction TV. Thank God. Like if I don't see a picture like on YouTube, I can't because of all the games that white people play. You know, they'll put up a picture of a black person. It's really a white devil, you see, and all these little hocus pocus things they do. But on Black Junction TV, it allows us an exhale. There's just things we don't have to deal with over here, brother. And so even with that person, I just subscribe to him. And I even made a mental policy for myself. Anybody's video that I watch, I'm subscribing. Just subscribe, period. Because we're in our playground. That's how we perceive it. So I need you just to understand that. That's what I was trying to really get across in my video. And then but hopefully you got a chance to read the email that I sent, the comment through your contact us section. I was really just trying to say, I don't have any problem with Black Junction TV. And I won't have any problem with Black Junction TV or any other black forum that is for us, as long as they're not allowing them. Because then it's not, then what's the reason? Because anywhere they go, they start problems, and the next thing you know, they're on Black Junction TV, and then it just turns into a nightmare, because all of their history shows us that no matter what they do or where they are, if they're in the midst, there's always confusion and problems. And we're over that. We're over it. Especially somebody like me who's a serious content creator. Like, I'm on these social platforms for a mission. You'll never catch me on Twitter just yakking it off just to be yakking. I only have a Twitter because I can share my videos. I'm never on Facebook just yakking it up and watching the feed. I'm only on Facebook to share my videos. That's it. And same with YouTube. That's it. It's all about a mission for me. I'm not someone who's here for popularity and self-aggrandizement and bragging rights and all those things. All of my followers who've known me for years will tell you that. I'm exactly who I say I am. I'm a man who is forthright. I have a sincere heart. And I am a Muslim. And that means the weight of the world in gold, as you should know. I offer that because it gives you a window into my character, most of all. So I'm here to ride or die with you. I would love for us to get a one-on-one to find out how I, and maybe even others, but I'm speaking for myself, how I can assist you. What can I do? I'm absolutely willing to be your lamb and help you out just as my brother, looking for nothing in return other than our success. That's it. That's it. That's it. I represent that from my heart. So that's it. No white people, I'm cool. You know, as a policy, like they can't be here. Like you said, you know, if trolls come in accidentally or something like that, that's fine. You can handle that. And then, as I said, I'm not one of those people that, oh my God, I saw a white person in a video. It's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. It's anti-intellectual. It's pathetic. You know, it's pathetic. So, as I said, I didn't take your video personally, and it also confirmed what I would infer for someone trying to establish something like this. It's a competitive field and all that stuff. And so I know you're under a lot of pressure. I know it. Again, because I'm someone who understands and respects the creative process of anything. I'm always aware there's a creative process. This isn't just happening. There's a creative process. You see, there's physical sweat that has to be given. There's mental sweat that has to be given. There's emotional sweat that has to be given. I understand the price that you're paying. I get it. I get it. And so that's why I've been trying to move my videos to the site. That's why I want to upload them directly to the site. I don't want to import, because if I import, then they're still connected to the white devil. And when they get something petty and they just want to go through and start shutting things down like they have, then I'm a casualty of the war. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to be at home at Black Junction TV, but I don't want to just be at home. I want to play a role, you know? And so I offer publicly a free mind, of sound mind and heart, as I say this to you. If there's anything that I can do, I would love for you to reach out to me, because you don't have to feel like you have to do this by yourself. You got all these people who say they love the Black Junction and, ooh, we got the Black Junction, here we come. But then you should be calling on the people. Call on them. Hey, this got to be a family event. So can you do such and such? Can you do such and such? Whatever you need me to do, I will endeavor to do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you'll never, ever get petty complaints from me. I'm not that man. I'm not. I'm very intellectual, but most of all, I'm very mature. And that's just not the lane that I dwell in. So I say once again and lastly that as long as we are going to keep the Black Junction purposefully African, I'm here till death do us part. You know, I just need this to be an African site. Otherwise, it loses its cachet with our people, and then everybody will start bitching. Oh, they let in white people now. Like they're just letting them in. Not that petty stuff. If they had Serena in a video and she's not worthy, and they had Michael, not that stuff. Not that. Forget that. I'm talking about just like now we're opening it up and letting them just be a part of it. That would really hurt myself and a lot of other people who are so grateful that you have endeavored and are continuing to endeavor to make this something special. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. By Allah, wallahi, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. So, again, I take responsibility for my knee-jerk reaction on that. I think in now knowing the context, I probably just said to that sister, why are you uploading a video of a white person? Why are you doing that? Why can't you just report on the video or whatever? It just would have been a different reaction, you know what I mean? But like I say, I just thought it was just this white chick has uploaded a video it's like she's coming to our house now, And I will dote over and be protective over this site as if it was my own, because I am so pleased that you had the heart to do this. A lot of us are out here talking, we need to have our own, and we need to have our own, and we need to have our own. And you are making that possible, brother. I love that, and I love you for that. I need you to know that. I need you to know that. My grandmother used to always say, what comes from the heart reaches the heart. And everyone who knows me will tell you, I always and only speak from the heart. So I hope that what I've said in this video has touched your heart. I hope that you will reach out to me. Let us get together on a one-on-one, either on a phone or Skype or something like that. I think that would be a good look, just to show solidarity between the brothers, and also to then make a call to action for our people. And then in that context, maybe you could also give a final clarity on exactly what is the makeup and the acceptable standard of the Black Junction TV, and clarify for our people exactly where you stand holistically on the presence of white people on our platform. I love you. I pray Allah that we will get a chance to speak soon, phone, video, something. But I leave you with the most complete greeting that you could offer a human being, as you know. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jedi out.